Capricorn in the building. Happy August, Capricorn. I hope you're doing very, very well. This is your general reading for August for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course, any cross watchers. Welcome and welcome back. So what does the collective most need to know? What does the collective most need to know? Celebration, the source and awareness. Celebration, the source and awareness. Let's clarify the celebration, please. All right, and let's clarify the source. Please clarify awareness. All right, so we have celebration, and it's clarified by control. Source, the source, and it's clarified by abundance. Awareness, and it's clarified by turning in. So Capricorn, is something coming to you that you feel like it's too good to be true? Is there a person? Is there an opportunity where you feel like you're on shaky ground and you just don't understand clearly how to proceed? This has happened to me many times when I've been through horrible things and all of a sudden life just starts to get better. Trust in yourself and source energy is going to be really key here to help you move forward, because I totally get it, and I would never dissuade you from trying to process it all so you understand what exactly is going on. But knowing that you can trust source energy and you can trust yourself seems to open the floodgates. And go slow, absolutely go slow, until you're sure that this opportunity is for you and that it is coming in for all of the right reasons, and that it's going to stay. It does look like what's also going to help you is meditation. So if you find that when you walk out in nature, you're automatically meditating, if you find that when you're taking a yoga class or a Tai Chi class, you're more focused on the movement as opposed to thinking, the more you do this, the greater likelihood you're going to perceive what is going on all around you. So both good and bad, the things that you need to release in order to accept the greatness that is coming in, and the things that you need to allow to come in. So it does look like whatever you have been through is over. It's the end of a cycle. And so we get awareness and turning in to clarify that, just letting you know that it's safe now. And that the more you slow down the thinking mind to perceive what is all around you, the more safe you're going to feel. So it's totally understandable if there's been a series of hard things to work through, that now everything has just suddenly changed for you to not trust it yet. And I am with you. I totally just say go slow, but know that it does look like this time you can trust it, and it is for you. So let's see if we can get you some advice here. All right. So is there any advice for Capricorn? Is there any advice for Capricorn? Is there any advice? Is there anything else for Capricorn? So we have power, movement, material and spiritual prosperity, and discontent and boredom. So do yourself a favor and do your very best to work through it and to walk through it, as opposed to being tempted to just stay in your mind and to be fearful, to create a lot of anxiety around it. So do your very best to understand that it is something that is for you and it is something that you can trust, instead of just saying, hey, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I know something bad is getting ready to happen. It always happens like this for me. Suspend your disbelief and hang out in the possibility that all of that is over and that you're in a brand new cycle. It does look like the more that you begin to see things changing, you develop a tremendous amount of spiritual power, spiritual awareness, and some clarity, so you don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay in the wondering, when is the other shoe going to drop? Is this going to get bad? Because it looks like the more that you resist the temptation to do that, to have negative self-talk or to step into anxiety, the more you're actually growing and you are moving to the other side. And then here is the confirmation with the material and spiritual prosperity. Something shows up to let you know, no, this is here to stay, and the other thing was just leading you to this point. So you weren't being punished. You are not a bad person. All of that was just growing you. All right, so if you have a yes or no question that you've always wanted to know the answer to, just hold that yes or no question in your mind. Okay, and so we get a no. We get a no with the 5 of Swords, no. So Capricorn, thank you so much for being here with me for your August general reading. If you found any value in this reading, would you please like, share, and follow? It really does help the channel so much. And when I ask, what does the collective most need to know, it helps me to pick up on my collective and your energy. So thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of August, and I will see you soon.